March the 1st to order. Hope you all had a good turnaround. I suppose we needed it after what we did on Wednesday and Thursday. We have a number of committee members who are working from online this morning, and so Senators, if you have a question or a comment, make sure you raise your hand so that we can address your questions. We have hearings today on 3 House bills that are will sound very, very familiar. They are virtually identical to Senate bills that we've already passed. So we'll start with a hearing on House Bill 2093. Eileen, can you give us a bill brief?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. This is the House bill that would create a new provision of law and amend KSA 44-588, and it would repeal 12-2623 and 44-587. It would eliminate assessments paid by group-funded insurance pools and group-funded workers' compensation pools, and it would refund current balances in the associated fee funds and wind down those funds. The bill passed the House Committee of the Whole on a vote of 120 to 1 on February 16th. I can read you the brief about the refund funds, or you can fondly reminisce about refund funds at your consideration, Mr. Chair.
Are there questions? Eileen, I want to make sure that the House Bill 2093 is identical to the Senate bill that we passed.
It is identical,
No
sir.
changes?
No changes.
Well, since we passed that last week, it's come to my attention that this is a pretty important bill, and so we may want to change the enactment date to see if we can get it scheduled a little quicker.
I will make that amendment, sir.
Okay. Senator Dietrich, you have a question?
Thank you so much. Mr. Chair, I may have missed this, and I've got a lot of paper in front of me. Did you say the vote count in the House when it passed?
Yes, it passed 120 to 1.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, committee, any other questions? Okay. We'll close. You might as well stay right there. We'll close the hearing on House Bill 2093, and we'll open the We'll open the hearing on House Bill 2096. Eileen?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. House Bill 2096 amends KSA 12-2624. This pertains to premium taxes paid by group-funded liability pools, and KSA 44-588 pertaining to premium taxes paid by group-funded workers' compensation pools. So this is the bill that changes the calculation of premium taxes from being based on a fiscal year to the calendar year. And I can stand for questions on that one as well.
Committee, are there any questions? Eileen, this is the one that touches a number of chapters, right?
Actually, this one and the previous one do touch a number of chapters. It touches 12 and 44 for 2096 and 12 and 44 for 2093 as well. So I guess those two could possibly run together if you wanted, in your estimation, that this calendar year bill would be equally as important as the group-funded refund fund.
Sure, it's quite as important, and I know it'll take you time to touch all those chapters, so we might just leave this one alone. Any other questions on House Bill 2096? Seeing none, we'll close the hearing on House Bill 2096, and we'll open the hearing on House Bill 2100. Eileen?
This one is our annual date change bill, and I can stand for questions.
Committee, are there questions? Well, I know this one is extremely important, and we need to get this one done as fast as possible, so we probably want to change the enactment date on that to see if we can get it quicker.
Gotcha.
Any other questions, committee? Thank you, Eileen.
My pleasure, Mr. Chair.
Eric, did you want to testify on any of these?
Mr. Chairman, our testimony does not differ substantially with all these bills. If you or a member of the committee have any questions, I am happy to answer any at the appropriate time.
Sounds great to me. Okay, we will close the hearing on House Bill 2100. That completes our heavy workload for the day. Tomorrow, we will have a hearing on a Capers 3 bill. And so that will be a little more substantial. And there's a number of different directions we could go. So tomorrow will be a much more important day. Seeing no other business, we're adjourned.